crocheting is very fun for me to do. I hope you enjoy the new setup. It's a more crochet vibe, I think. And the last time I recorded was in December, but I needed a hard drive and I had to wait, so I couldn't film. Right now I'm crocheting Venusaur. It's a long project, but designing takes time, so it's not strange that to me it's not strange. And it's very big, so big and designing, yeah, that takes time. I'm making the leaves, the last one of the 4. Maybe I'm going to make Mega Venusaur from the Mega Eeveelutions. But then I have to make more leaves or design more leaves, but I have to check that out on the how it looks on the picture. But for Venusaur, this is the last leaf, and then I can make the palm tree or tree that's on his back. So that's good. I still have to stitch the leaves on Venusaur, so that's also taking some time. And don't know if I'm able to do that tomorrow. I don't know. I hope that I finish this today, but I'm not certain. This piece is crocheted in one entire piece. Sometimes you can cut the yarn if you don't want to use slip stitch. What's called in English? Slip stitch. I thought it was slip stitch. But I crochet this in one piece, so I don't have to cut yarn. I hate that. I hope I can. I have to add another ball of yarn for this because it's a flat piece. I can't. You will have a knot if you do the special way to tie the yarn. It will leave a knot, so it will be on which side, the good or the bad. And when that happens, you need it on the bad side to have the up side look beautiful. I hope I'm working on writing patterns. I have 4 patterns at the moment, but they have to be checked, tested, and I have to wait for that. The patterns will be, the Venusaur's pattern will take some time, I think, because I'm not finished yet, and then I have other patterns that has to come first to write down. I'm almost at the height I need, and then I can do the little flaps on the outside, and then the half of the leaf is finished. But the patterns, it takes time to write and to check, and I'm still working on that. I'm using cotton, 2.5, I believe, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5. It's a big project, yes. I believe I'm working on it for 3 months at the moment. Yeah, it's taking a lot of time. And then the prototype will be done. Then I'm writing the pattern, and then I hope to start another project first. And maybe I will make the real one some other time. I'm not sure, because it's very, very big. I don't always film everything on every piece, because that won't be possible for the footage and the editing, and I don't have the room for that. It's big. It's a big size document. So there will be gaps in projects, and I hope I will be able to film updates on how projects are progressing. So that will be, let me know if that will be, if you want to see more of the updates. I try to see how I'm crocheting and designing, but of course tutorials will be different. I'm still working on that, but I need the patterns first. So when they are good, I can make tutorials, and then it will be for everyone who wants to crochet. I'm not certain if every pattern will be free, but all the Pokemon patterns will be free. I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm not certain if everything will be uploaded if I make something. But right now I finished, the last project was a turtle, little turtle. It's not my own design. It's from DIY FLUFFIES. It's really cute. So it's a free pattern. You can check it out online. DIY FLUFFIES. It's really cute. I have the weight. Oh, it's curling a bit, but it will, when it's lay flat, it won't curl. So, or at least a little bit it will curl. I'm making the little flaps on the outside, and then I'm going to the middle part, and then the last part will be the same as the first part, but then the other way around. will make more of them on the outside. And it will create the leaves. So I made for the leaves, already made 4 other leaves, but they were too small and too just thin and like not bending out. So I had to do them all over again. Now I'm happier with how the result is now, so that's good. But I made for this pattern 8 leaves. This is number 8. And I hope then that it's good to go at the finished result. You might see my cat in the footage. She will jump and be a cat, of course. They don't know when to be quiet and not go running all over the place, but that's what cats do. I have to get used to filming, but it's getting better. Even talking, it's still unfamiliar, but it's getting better, I believe. Or I hope so, at least. But I hope to be able to get used to it better. I don't have a studio. This is my living room. Maybe I will use the storage space, but I'm not certain if it will work filming in there. So I made 4, and then I have to do the other parts. So let's crochet. I hope that others will keep crocheting and love the craft. I know it can be a struggle, especially in the beginning. I struggled a lot with, not with knowing the stitches, but getting the motion right. Not the tension, the feeling in my hand. It took, I think, half a year, so that for it to become normal as breathing. When you are a beginner, it can be very struggling, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I I didn't stop. And then I discovered Amigurumi. So I got addicted. And now I'm trying to design and make YouTube videos and make patterns. So it's a whole other world now. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fun to do. I don't have a lot of blue yarn. I always use yarn that's not the final yarn, the brand I use for my finished pieces. So I use different colors, but when you design it's of course color is important, but I try cheaper yarn because it will be expensive if you use for big projects that might fail. Yeah, that's very expensive. And it's about the shapes and the pattern you write down. So if you want to design yourself, you don't need expensive yarn, but you need to know the sizes of the yarn you're using, that it's on the same size as the brands that are more expensive. You don't have to use expensive yarn, you just have to look at if it's 100% cotton and the size. Or you can use acrylic if it's needed to be acrylic. But look at the sizes and try different materials to see when you design. It's testing out, it's trying out, it's progressing, experimenting. People are using chenille yarn, I believe, or I'm not familiar because we don't have that fluffy yarn here where I live. Well, we have fluffy yarn, but not those brands, and they are here where I live very, very, very expensive, and I might try some of it out, but I haven't bought it yet. I still have to figure out if it's usable for me or not. But it would be fun to test it out. So might be in the future that I use some testing on fluffy yarn. So, but right now my most usable feature of material is cotton. Yeah, it's cotton. 100% cotton. And I use Soft Fun, that's a 50-50 acrylic cotton feeling for clothing. And I'm using acrylic sometimes for toys. It depends on what size I need. So that's very important when you crochet, the size of the material you're using and the hook size, all that stuff. And then everyone has a different tension, so it's experimenting. My yarn is getting thinner. I hope I can use it to finish the middle part, but I'm afraid I won't make that. So we'll see. Flat pieces will curl because single crochets, I have that single crochets curl many times in my when I crochet. Double crochets lay better flat, so that might be for clothing a better option. But when you're doing amigurumi, it won't be very beautiful if you only use double crochets. I have to deal with curling a bit. Certain if I will after this continue with Venusaur or that I will crochet a different project, maybe for Easter, a bunny. I think I will do that, and then I have to look projects to see what's next. Because yeah, I change a lot because I want to crochet a lot, so I see a lot of fun projects and then I edit, and yeah, it's fun, but I don't want to plan too much because it's a hobby, so it has to be fun and not an obligation. Some people have businesses and then you have to crochet because it's a business. Doesn't mean it can be fun, but you have to every single day probably. Almost at the end of the first part, and then I can do the middle. I'm taking a break. I'm at the middle part. And I did the flaps. So I'm going to take a break.